Multipass! Here are some things you may or may not know about the movie The Fifth Element. The 1995 French science fiction action film was directed by Luc Besson. He was actually married to the actress who played Plava Laguna, Maïwenn Lebesco. But he divorced her so that he could marry Milla Jovovich in Vegas after the film wrapped. Yep. Milla plays the title character, the fifth element, the supreme being, Leeloo. Bruce Willis plays Corbin Dallas, a special forces major turned cab driver turned meat popsicle. And Gary Oldman plays Zord. But he doesn't even really like the film. He did this as a favor to the director. Well, you may not like the film, but we like you in the film, Gary Oldman. Green? Super green. Chris Tucker absolutely kills it as Ruby Rhod. The director initially had somebody else in mind, Prince. They had scheduling conflicts and he eventually turned it down. But he did say he wasn't a fan of how effeminate the character was. The divine language, the ancient language, spoken throughout the universe before time was time. That was created by Luc Besson. It contains about 400 words, and to practice, Milla and Luc would write each other letters in the language. This diva scene almost didn't make it into the film. What? At that time, they hadn't quite fully switched over to digital film. So this was filmed on real physical film. And it was almost lost and destroyed at the airport. They pieced together what was still viable. And they still got this. It's so great, and I love to sing it in the shower. The director really wanted to get the costumes right. He wanted something futuristic, but not something out of the Jetsons. So he called up fashion designer Jean-Paul Gaultier. Apparently, he drew over 5,000 sketches, and his attention to detail was unmatched. Some of my favorite aspects of this film are the costumes. I mean, this one is so iconic. How many people have cosplayed as this? One of my favorite shots in the film was created using a combination of live action, CGI, and then live scale models. It took 5 months for a team to build future New York City set, 1/24th its size. Some of this movie required her to be an action star, and she crushed it. But she apparently wasn't very good at high kicks. No problem. They just used a prosthetic leg. Now every time I watch that, I think about it. And I look for it. Milla was one of the youngest cast members, and because of this, she didn't really connect with some of the older people. Well, when Bruce Willis and then wife Demi Moore needed a babysitter, she did it. She babysat for them. What's your favorite part? Like and follow for more. Aziz Light!